Well, hello there, here with the Saturnalia again. I am TheMBmulti and welcome to a special video today. Io Saturnalia, everyone. Merry Saturnalia, welcome to the Saturnalia Special this week, actually, on my channel. Yesterday, I kind of wanted to upload this video yesterday, but some things got in the way. Saturnalia festivities got in the way. The 17th of December started the week of Saturnalia, the biggest and most beloved festival of the Roman era. It was basically the equivalent of Roman Christmas, but the exception of Christians, because of course the Romans weren't Christian when they celebrated this festival. However, there is some cool things that I'm going to talk about that are going to happen on the channel for this week, because Saturnalia lasted from the 17th to the 24th of December, so it lasted one entire week. So yeah, first I'll really quickly make you some information about what Saturnalia is about, a little bit of information, then some things that you will expect on the channel, and then some amazing things that you guys can win here on this video, which is probably why you clicked the video, because it said giveaway in the title. But anyway, Saturnalia is, as I said, the biggest and most beloved festival of the Roman era. It's originally it's actually a harvesting festival, because December is officially in the Roman what's it called? In the Roman era, was the 10th month of the year, but of course it isn't right now, because December is the 12th month of the year. But the word December comes from the Latin word decem, which means 10, so December is basically decem, which means December, which basically means the 10th month of the year. So it would have been autumn during the time of the Romans. So this was basically a harvesting festival. I mean, it was it was celebrated in honor of Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture, so that would also make sense. Basically, they praised if the harvesting went well, and they asked Saturn for if the harvesting would go well next year as well, stuff like that. So yeah, the celebrations of Saturnalia, as I said, it lasted 1 week. They included feasts, foods, a lot of different food varieties, role reversals, gift giving, and gambling, public sacrifices, banquets for Saturn, things like that. So let me explain really quickly how that went. So feasting, of course, just giant banquets full of food, public sacrifices for the god Saturn to praise him if the harvesting went well this year, or to ask him if the harvesting will go better next year, things like that. Some pretty interesting things about this is that slaves, who usually, of course, do not have a lot of things to say in Roman society, actually were treated equally with regular free Romans during this week, or at least one of the days of the week. It's not quite sure, because not a lot is known about this. Not a lot of facts are known, but it is known that there was a role reversal during this, at least one day during the Saturnalia, where instead of the slaves cooking for the masters would cook one day for the slaves to basically show their appreciation of all the hard work that the slaves were doing. Which is pretty funny, because if you look at every single movie or a documentary about slavery in the times of the Romans, they're always depicted as like the Romans are the brutes and the mean guys that had slaves, and treated them very unfairly, and that's why the slaves revolted all the time. But actually there was a feast where the slaves were treated equally or even better than Roman citizens. So that doesn't really add up, but whatever. So yeah, role reversals. Instead of the slaves cooking, the masters would cook for the slaves, and the slaves could actually eat on the dining table, which is something, of course, that they would never be able to do if it was a regular, if it was just a regular day. Also, a part of the festivities was gift giving, something that comes into play later in this video. Officially, the gift giving actually happened on the 19th of December, but, well, that's actually within 2 days, but whatever. So yeah, anyway, the gift giving will be something in the end of this video. Gambling was also allowed. Usually gambling wasn't permitted, I should say, in the entire Roman Empire. It wasn't really like that the police really like strictly moved up against that, but it wasn't really accepted in general, except during Saturnalia, when there was one huge exception when gambling was allowed. Also for slaves were allowed to gamble together with masters, stuff like that. Also I can't remember the name, but there was a piece of clothing that you could wear, a hat, which was only allowed to be worn by free men, Roman citizens. However, slaves were also allowed to wear this hat during Saturnalia, even though they weren't free, of course, and nothing would change after Saturnalia was finished. But during this week they were actually allowed to wear the hats because everybody was treated equal during this week. Which is pretty funny, because if you look at Roman society, it is completely not based on being equal at all. There's a huge hierarchy ladder with the patricians, the rich Romans, at the very top, and the plebeians, the poor people, all the way at the bottom, and like not really any leeway for them to gain social status or anything. But it's pretty strange that a society built on classes actually had 1 week of feasting where no difference was made between a patrician and a plebeian, the poor people and the rich people, which is pretty funny. I think we have a lot more to learn from the Romans than we think. But anyway, so yeah, role reversals, gambling, gift giving. Also, there was the king of Saturnalia that was declared during the week. If you want to learn more, you should just look at Wikipedia, because there's more than enough information there. And also the phrase Io Saturnalia that I used at the beginning of the video is basically Merry Christmas, the same thing. But then in Latin, because of course they didn't say Merry Christmas, they said Io Saturnalia. You write it as Io Saturnalia, but the I is pronounced as a J in Latin, so Io Saturnalia is how you pronounce that. Basically when you, basically the same thing when you say Merry Christmas, or when you toast on something with wine and stuff. So that's a bit about how Saturnalia works. So if you guys have got any plans for this week, go ahead and celebrate Saturnalia at home with your family or something. Maybe try and introduce it. Maybe let's see how they react. But yeah, gift giving, which is kind of really not. It's not really only Roman. That is mostly about modern day Christmas as well. Gift giving. It's about feast about giving. Christmas not about receiving and stuff. Role reversal. So maybe if there's someone that always cooks your food for I don't know how long, maybe you should return the favor during this week and cook a meal for them. Well, and I don't know if you guys gamble, but it is allowed. TheMBmulti approves your gambling during this 1 week. If you gamble beyond Saturnalia, I will be very disappointed. But only during this week, you are freely allowed to gamble if you want to. Anyway, and also, yeah, say Io Saturnalia on the streets against people. Also, if you actually do end up doing any of this, please send it to me, because it would be pretty awesome if you actually did that. But anyway, that's about the history of Saturnalia. If you want to read more, just go on Wikipedia and read it. Then about Saturnalia on this channel, because of course a Roman themed channel is going to do something special with Saturnalia. There will be some special videos during this week. This is the first. It should have been uploaded yesterday, but again, I kind of like messed it up. I was busy with Saturnalia celebrations. Instead, it's today. But just imagine that it is Monday the 17th. So yeah, There will be some celebrations, some special videos during this week. This is the first. The other one will be Wednesday and the other one will be Friday. During Tuesday and Thursday there will be some regular Rome 2 Total War episodes. Maybe I'll do some special videos on the side, but I don't know how well I will be able to do that in regards of time, so you'll see. But anyway, so some special videos during the week on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and alongside some regular Rome 2 episodes. Then there is the gift giving part of the video, which of course is the whole giveaway thing, which is the title, which is probably why everybody which is probably the reason why everybody clicked on the video. But there is actually, because this is a feast about gift giving, about showing your appreciation to others and stuff like that, I'm going to do some gift giving here today. I've got some things that you guys can, you do actually need to work for it. You're not gonna get the shit for free, you have to work. Well, you don't really have to work for it, it's not that hard, but I've got some things here for you guys. I have got one free copy of the Doom 2016 video game on Steam. I've got a Steam code for you guys, so if you are interested in the game, you be sure to participate. And for the others, I've got 5 TheMBmulti t-shirts, and yes, there actually exist t-shirts of my channel. There's a link in the description to the web shop if you want. If you can't win any t-shirts and you really, for some strange reason, really want a t-shirt of mine, then you should go ahead and check the shop. Link is in the description. I will be adding some more designs on there later, but for now this will have to do, because this kind of came up last minute, because I'm well organized. I'm more organized than military interventions and not really with civil celebration things, so that's the reason why this is always a bit last minute, while Rome 2 to the war campaigns are always like very far planned out ahead. But anyway, you have a chance to win it all! Well, not everything, you just have a chance to win one of these 6 prizes that I've got selected for you guys. So the question is, what do you need to do? What do you want to do? What? Well, I'll tell you. You have to go to one of my Minecraft or Rome to the War videos. Doesn't really matter which one. Go to the one that you like most, perhaps. Well, actually, let's just go to the one that you like most. Minecraft SCP, maybe. Minecraft for the Empire, maybe. One of my Minecraft Rome episodes. The Rome update, where I built the Forum Romanum, or where I built the Temple of Venus in Roma. Doesn't really matter which one. As long as it either is Minecraft or it is Rome 2 Total War or something along those lines. Total War. Rome 2. Let's just keep it on Rome 2 because it's Roman. Go to that video. Go to one of those videos. Doesn't really matter which one. The one that you like the most. Comment. Comment on the video. Io Saturnalia. And share it on Facebook, Twitter, social media accounts, whatever. So, go to a video there of Minecraft or Rome 2 to the War, something along those lines that you like the most. Comment Io Saturnalia on the video. Share it on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, something like that. And send a screenshot of that, of the shared video. I can look at your comments, so you don't need a screenshot of your comment because I can see that. But share a screenshot of you sharing the video on your social media and send it to TheMBmulti@hotmail.com. The link is in the description and also in my about page and basically in the description of the video and basically everywhere. So send it there, the screenshot of you that you actually did it, because of course you can say, yeah, I did it, but then I of course have no idea to check that. So. And then make some funny hashtag, like hashtag Saturnalia, hashtag TheMBmulti, hashtag whatever. Some sort of funny caption on top of the shared video. The first person that does so will receive the Doom 2016 game. And the next 5 people I'll just kind of look at. I don't know how fast you guys will do that. Maybe it'll take ages. Maybe nobody actually does that. And I've got a free copy of Doom that nobody wants now. So please do it. So at least one person, please do that, because otherwise I've bought a game for you guys for nothing. So do that and make some sort of funny caption. And I'll just check to see either like the next 5 people that will receive the TheMBmulti t-shirts. I will be looking at how fast you did it, along with how funny your caption is on the thing that you sent. So that's how it's going to go. So go to a Minecraft or a Rome 2 video that you like very much. That's maybe your favorite video on my channel in general, or just your favorite Minecraft video, your favorite Rome 2 video, doesn't really matter. Either one of those. Comment on the video, Io Saturnalia. Share that video on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, with a funny caption. Screenshot that. Of course, if you don't know how to screenshot, print screen. The print screen button on your keyboard should always yield a screenshot. Send that screenshot to me on TheMBmulti@hotmail.com. Link is in the description and stuff. And the first person that does so will win a free copy of Doom 2016, and the other 5 will receive a TheMBmulti t-shirt for free. I'll of course contact you if you want, and I'll talk about your shipping address and stuff like that, because I'll just arrange all of that. So yeah, that's it. So if you guys want to win some free shit, be sure to do that. And yeah, be sure to spread the love of Saturnalia throughout your home and your community and yourself, of course. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you are excited for the giveaway and also the special videos during the rest of the week. Oh, excuse me. Be sure to join on the giveaway, and be sure to be on the lookout for some of the special videos during this week. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army. Sorry. So you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here on the left of your, or the subscribe button underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Io Saturnalia!
And remember this above all, our Roman gods are watching.